Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mrs. Smith 88. So today I have a fragrance video for you guys, and it is a lot different than what I usually do. So usually you guys will see fragrance hauls, you guys have seen my fragrance collection, as well as my fragrance empties for the year. So this time around, I thought that I would share with you guys my fragrance wish list. So this is my wish list exclusively for my upcoming trip to Las Vegas. I will be going to Las Vegas in approximately 2 months, about a month and a half from the time that this video is posted, with my husband, and one of the top things on my list to do is check out Las Vegas shopping. Because if I'm being transparent with you guys, I live in Northeast Ohio. We don't have a lot of these bougie boutiques like Chanel and Creed and so forth. So I want to see what Las Vegas shopping is all about, and I have made a wish list of all of the perfumes I want to smell. I'm a little bit concerned because, as you guys can see, the list is absolutely huge. That is a lot of perfumes to smell. My goal is to bring home as a souvenir, this is going to be my souvenir to myself, one fragrance from each of these houses, minus most likely Creed, because Creed is expensive. That's extra bougie. Like, I don't know if that's going to be in my budget. My husband and I, we are going out to Las Vegas to celebrate our anniversary. So I already told him, I'm like, you better be budgeting like upwards of $500 to get me some perfume for our anniversary, because it is our 5-year wedding anniversary. The rest is coming out of my pocket as a souvenir. So let's jump in and get started. I do have 5 boutiques, 5 fragrance houses, not completely fragrance houses, as some of them are actual designers. So nonetheless, I want to go ahead and check out Chanel, Christian Dior, YSL, Creed, and Chloe. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Chanel, and on my wish list from Chanel, these are all scents that I just want to smell. I do have stars next to what I think are going to be my favorites. So to start out with, I do want to check out Beige, Gardenia, Paris Biarritz, which I may be mispronouncing that one, 1957, 1932, Eau de Cologne, as well as Jersey. So those are the ones that are on my list from Chanel to smell. Now, out of all of those ones, I think that Gardenia and Beige are gonna be my favorites. So most likely I will be bringing one of those home. You guys know that once I get through my trip and come home, I will do a haul video showing you guys what I actually picked up from the boutiques. Now moving on to Christian Dior. So Christian Dior, that's a long list. There is probably 15 fragrances listed here from Christian Dior. So the ones I have listed are Gris Dior, D'Amour, Le Calais Noir, which once again, I probably mispronounced that, Grand Ball, Jasmine d'Ange, New Look 1947, Rose Kabuki, Lucky, Rose Gypsy, Sakura, Souffle de Soar, definitely butchered that one, Holy Peony, Diorisima, Belle de Jour, Eden Rock, Rouge Trafalgar, and Happy Hour. So I do have 2 fragrances with a star by them, indicating that based on the notes, I think that these are going to end up being my favorites, but I do want to add a star next to a third one because it is discontinued and it gets a lot of hype. That one in particular is the Belle de Jour. It has been discontinued. You can only get it in the large size, which is like nearly 5 ounces. So that might end up being the one that I have my husband get me for our anniversary. It has notes of, I believe, like pear gelato in it. It sounds absolutely phenomenal. But the other 2 that I have on my list as potential favorites are Lucky. I don't hear a lot of things about Lucky. Lucky tends to be just a fresh green shower fresh scent, and I love scents like that. I have seen just a little bit here and there that the longevity is very poor on that one, so a little bit nervous about that one. Then the other one is the Jasmine d'Ange, and I love jasmine scents. I love a sweeter jasmine, not too powdery, so it would definitely depend on how that ends up playing on my skin. That will probably be one of the fragrances that I try on my skin. So that is my wish list for Christian Dior. So I do have 2 fragrances that I want to smell from YSL, and the only 2 from the private collection that caught my attention was jumpsuit and blouse. And of those 2, I think that jumpsuit is gonna be the superstar. Definitely hope that I like those fragrances since I don't have too many on my wish list. Like I said, my goal is to bring 1 fragrance from each of these houses home. I do think that of those 2, jumpsuit is going to be the one. So moving on, Chloe. Chloe, I have 2 scents as well on there. I have, both are from the Atelier des Fleurs collection. I have Magnolia Alba as well as Jasminum Sambac. So once again, I love jasmine scents. I definitely think that if I fall in love with the Jasmine d'Ange from Christian Dior, I will probably skip the Jasminium from Chloe, or vice versa, because I don't really want to technically bring 2 jasmine scents home. So if I fall in love with both, I definitely think that I will pick my most favorite jasmine scents. The good thing is most of these boutiques will ship these items home for me. I don't want to pack these in my suitcase and potentially them get damaged. The other one that I have from Chloe is Magnolia Alba. I love magnolia fragrances. I love white floral fragrances, especially if they lend themselves to be a little bit sweet or a little bit on the shower fresh side and not too powdery. Like, I love Estee Lauder Beautiful Magnolia. I did not like the 2 flankers that came out after that. So last but not least, we have a list from Creed. And I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Creed fragrances on here. And I think part of the reason why I'm not too gung-ho about bringing a Creed fragrance home is, like I said, the price point. I think that it will be great to actually go and smell these, but I think it'll be better for me to actually pick one up off of the gray market after I have smelled them. So I will most likely end up picking one of these up through FragranceNet or Joma Shop or something like that, just to refrain from paying retail. But I have some of the most popular Creed fragrances on my list. So top of the list is Wind Flowers, followed by Spring Flowers, Love and White, Love and White Summer, and White Flowers. So obviously, like I said, I have a thing for white floral fragrances. So that is my entire Las Vegas perfume wish list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any recommendations of must smell fragrances, definitely let me know down below. Thank you for watching, and bye everyone.